Hi everybody, Sarah Beth here. So in today's video, I wanted to show my new traveler's notebook that I had recently set up. I have been doing this thing called I call it my weekend update, which is I just highlight the cool stuff that I do on the weekend, which is usually when my adventures happen, is on the weekend. I recently moved my weekend update out of my Luis Carmen. I was doing it on an A5 Slim notebook, but we sort of had a glue accident. And I spilt liquid glue all over it, and like the pages glued together. So we had to move into a different notebook, and I moved back into a Traveler's Company notebook here. I can never get away from Traveler's Company, no matter how much I venture out to like Paper Republic and Luis Carmen. I always keep going back to them. I absolutely love their journals or their notebooks, whatever you want to call it. I did cheat though. I did not go to Japan to get mine. I cannot afford to go to Japan, but I can afford to go shopping on eBay, which is where I got this one. And it was pretty affordable in my opinion for what it is. The seller had it for like $86 plus shipping, and shipping wasn't too bad. I think shipping was like $10, $12, something around there. But I found it to be overall affordable. The Let's Go on a Road Trip special edition on the Travelers Company's website, their US site, that one is $69 or $70 if you round up. So realistically, it was only like $16, $18 more, which is not bad at all. I find that doable. I definitely wouldn't pay more than like maybe $90 is the max that I would spend on one of these on eBay. So you can find their Japanese only ones on eBay for under $90. You just have to kind of look for it and don't settle on the first one that you see, because some people do try to price gouge the crap out of them. But the one I got is going to be for my adventures. Can't fully call it a travel journal because I'm not going on vacations all the time. I work a lot. Vacations are limited, but I do go on inner city adventures and things like that. So that's everything that this one is going to be for, is just any kind of local trip we go on, whether it's up north, same state, out of country. It's all going to go in this book. So the first insert I have is the craft file folder, and we went to Prescott last year, and I got this cool sticker, so I just stuck it on it. So it's a sticker I got on our trip, so it's worthy of this notebook. That was another sticker that I got on one of our trips. And then I recently got this Instax printer, and I'm absolutely addicted to this thing. I love how it prints out little mini Polaroids. So now I'm going to have Polaroids everywhere in these journals, which was a selfie that I took. I think that's for my birthday a couple years ago. The first insert I have is going to be the sticker release paper. There's nothing in it. I haven't collected any stickers, and I'm not traveling anywhere, so I don't need to like save stickers on here for later. The back of the craft folder, I put some pesos that was left over from my trip to Mexico. I am in love with the peso. Like, their bills are so beautiful. They're all covered in animals and pretty designs. So I just saved my favorite two because I love reptiles and amphibians, and crocodiles are my favorite animal. I find them so adorable. They have so many teeth they don't even fit in their mouths. So it's like a fun little memento memory that I can keep with me. And then another picture. This is part of our Prescott trip. And the first notebook, this one is the dot grid. This is going to be my new weekend update. So what we're doing today is filling out this. And I have the clear plastic zip pocket folder, whatever you want to call it. And the one in the back will be used for probably actual vacations. So when we do take weekend vacations up north, or if we go out of state, it'll all go in here. Whereas local weekend stuff is the first one. Actual vacation will go in the second one. And then I haven't put anything in the back pocket because I haven't collected anything yet. And then when we went to the Musical Instrument Museum yesterday, we are in the middle of summer, so it's super freaking hot out. I call it summer hibernation. Yesterday it was like 116 degrees out, and today it's 110. So all trips and adventures are limited to indoor right now. So we went to the museum yesterday, and I got some pictures for the weekend update. I got this sticker. I don't know how well it's going to come up on the camera since it's like in the... got a glare in that little plastic bag of it. So I got this sticker that I'll use. This came as something that my boyfriend got at the gift shop. I don't really know what it was, but I didn't throw it away in case I want to use it. And then I got the pamphlet, which their pamphlet needs work. I find it very drab and basic. I don't want these kids in my travel journal, but I will use this bottom part, and I might cut out this guy. This guy was cool. I didn't get any actual photos of him. I kind of failed at that. And then I saved the bag, so I may or may not use the bag. And then another fun thing I got at the Musical Instrument Museum was these new paper clips to use for my journals. And they're little guitars. My boyfriend plays guitar and was able to tell me every guitar that these are supposed to be. I cannot do that. Other than that one, that's a Flying V, that's obvious, but all the other ones look exactly the same. So yeah, I'll be probably switching out those colorful paper clips for these eventually because they are fun. And they were acquired on a weekend excursion. So they'll be befitting of this notebook. But the first one I'm going to update, I got this Paper Republic pocket size, and in the note, or in the notebook I have in the back, I didn't know what to do with it, because I decided I'm not really a fan of their paper for like drawing on. Like, me personally, like their paper kind of bleeds through. Especially on like this one, I can really see it through, and that's just writing with a felt. It was fine liner, so I wrote it in this pen right here, and it totally bleeds through to the other side. So I decided I didn't want to use this for any kind of intensive journaling purposes where I'm using different markers and coloring. So I decided to make a book of selfies, because I got that Instax printer, and it prints out like these little mini Polaroids. I don't really post anything online, and I'm really bad at taking updated like pictures of my significant other and I. So I started a little book of selfies. And it's in their Lay Flat book, so it's going to be one fat book of selfies once I'm done with it. So I decided to keep it simple, where it's just the picture. I need to put the dates on here. I forgot to do that. Where it's just a picture and like one other item maybe to indicate where I was at. So for this one, we'll be putting that there. And probably this bottom insert here. So yeah, something like that. Yeah, maybe I'll do it at an angle just to give it more interest. And then the rest of the video, I think I'm going to do a time lapse. I did get some footage of the museum, so I will include some of that in there as well, just so you can see. I'm trying to get better at doing like actual blogs, but vlogging is incredibly hard. Like, I applaud everybody that's able to do that. I think I'd make a cool video to do like a vlog of the museum we went to and then the journal afterwards. But I'm very terrible at taking video. Video is still new to me. I'm more of a photographer than a videographer. But I am learning, and I will eventually get better because that's what I want to do for this channel, is more vlogs and not just me sitting here yapping at my table. So that will go there. This will go here. Just need to glue that. Oh, and the glue I'm using is this one right here. It's like that glow glue, GLO. For pictures, I'm not sure if I like it, like how well it's gonna hold on for pictures. I rather use the adhesive tape, but I'm very low on adhesive tape, so I'm kind of using it sparingly. And then this one, we'll just pop it down here. And yeah, all done. So I really like the idea of this book. And I wish I would have gotten a picture of that little guy in the background of my photo, because I had my Sony camera with me, but I took my selfie, then moved on and forgot to photograph it. Yeah, so what's cool about that instrument is not only did they have... Actually, I should probably take this out really quick. Because they had a lot of the instruments from all over the world and through time. But they also had the regalia, or like the costumes that people wore, that had a cultural significance. And then they also had various like musical artifacts and stuff too, and sculptures, a little bit of pottery, not too much. So it wasn't like just random instruments and boring stuff. They had other things there too, which made it really cool. And that's it for this book. I think this is going to become like one of my favorite ones, just because of how basic it's going to be. And I love this, these little Polaroid things. The quality on it is not the greatest. I much rather use the Canon selfie printer or like an actual legit photo printer. But then I want to have a Polaroid. So for what it is, for journaling purposes, it is just fine. And I can't wait to fill this up more. So I got 3 in there now. I just started it, so it's going to be an ongoing thing, and it's going to take forever to fill up. I don't even know how many pages this thing has. I imagine quite a bit, since it's like the actual book one. Yeah, and I really like this Paper Republic. I definitely recommend their products. It's a little weird how their books aren't like standard size, but I think I can live with that. And then for this one, I need to cut out my photos, so I will be doing a time lapse of that. It's going to take longer for me to cut this out, and I don't think anybody wants to sit through that. So we're going to do a time lapse of doing my weekend update, and then I will come back and chat about it. Alrighty, so this is the finished project, or finished spread, whatever you want to call it. It's basic, I like it. It shows I got glue on my pictures. I am apparently a very messy gluer. I'm coming to you from my craft room, which this is my cutting table. I use it to cut fabric. I got glue all over my cutting mat, which is like an oversized one of these things that I use for cutting fabric. I got glue from basting fabric on that. I got glue all over my desk, my table from gluing pictures. Anybody else have that same glue problem? Even though I try to be neat and like lay something down, I still manage to get it everywhere, whether it's all over my table and or pictures. I think I just need to stick to, I would say I need to stick to using the glue tape, the adhesive tape, but I also have adhesive tape all over my table too. So it's like a loss no matter what I do. But anywho, this is my final result, so not bad for the first spread in here. And I don't feel like getting my date stamp, so we're just gonna manually write the date in. I think that hopefully the 25th was yesterday. I probably should have checked that. Yeah, it was yesterday. Cool. So this is what I have. If you are still here, thank you for watching. I am going to show some clips that I have of the museum. I'm still trying to figure out like this whole vlogging stuff. So I do have like a couple short clips of the museum that I'll show at the very end. I don't really know where to put it in the video since I'm not like talking in the clips. And then I might show some of the pictures that I used, just some larger formats or like a larger version, because I'm sure you can't really tell. Like this little ukulele guitar looking thing has an armadillo for the back of it. And these two things are like, they remind me of Cousinette. I think they're from Mongolia maybe. I forget what region it was. So yeah, I'll probably include some full-size photos just so you guys can see the images that I put in here. Because I'm a photography person. I don't know about other people, but I am definitely photography at heart. So most of my journal spreads are going to be photography based. So yeah, I will show that in a second. And then if you are still with me, thank you for watching. And I hope you have a great day.